Yeah guys, welcome back to hinzes'news. I've been recently discovering barbecue smoking on a Pizza Buddies channel. I'll link it here for you. And I've been doing some chops with the Weber kettle grill, and this is probably a great unit for small chops, but really for long and slow cooks the Weber is just too small. So I was wondering, can I use my charcoal grill for long and slow chops, and can I find a setup that makes a brisket great? The problem with this unit, as you can see here, is that it is very much open on the sides. You cannot really close it, and usually this is the smoking killer because you cannot slow down cooking. So I bought a piece of brisket here. As you can see, a very nice 1 kilogram and 900 grams, so probably almost 2 kilograms. A very nice piece of meat. I had to remove only a few little pieces of fat here. So I'll quickly walk you through the process of how I prepared this brisket in this open charcoal grill. I prepared a marinade here. This is just some beef base. You put in some garlic powder and some vinegar. And a piece of ghee is always nice. Use this injector to inject the meat with the beef base. Nothing too fancy here, only maybe 2 of the injectors. I rubbed the meat with this great beef rub here. 250 grams of meat need about 1 or 2 tablespoons. So total you take about 250 grams of this powder to rub the meat. Once you're done with the rub, you just cover the meat and put it in the fridge for 1 night. And to start away early next day, I prepared the charcoal grill on the evening before we started smoking. I set up the charcoal grill with some briquetes that I put in a row, more or less, as you can see, so that you don't get too much heat in it. Here we are on the next morning. The brisket looks just fine. Awesome. And now it's time to start the fire. I light some 8 or 9 briquetes. Here's the wood that I will use to smoke on an extra rack. It is dry beech wood, and I will put it in the rack between the meat and the briquetes. I have an extra separator here so that the initial starter briquetes do not ignite all the briquetes. As you can see here, I left everything open on the charcoal grill until the briquetes were glowing full. Then I closed everything so that I get not too much oxygen in the charcoal grill. Here's the rack for the wood. Since the briquetes are so hot, the wood will generate the smoke that I need to smoke the brisket. I set up my thermometer. I'm looking for a temperature in the grill at about 100 to 110 degrees or 90 to 110 degrees. This is about 180 degrees Fahrenheit. This is great for hot smoking. Time to put in the beef now. Place the wood over the coal and close everything down. Insert the meat probe here. As you can see, we're starting about 25 degrees. This is room temperature for the meat. And of course, I'm getting a good smoke here already. I managed to keep the temperature quite consistent over the first 2 hours. I put in some water. This is to get some moisture into the cooking chamber and not to dry out the meat fully. Here we are after about 3 hours. As you can see here, I changed the setup a little. I just placed the wood a little bit lower onto the briquettes. Here we are about 5 hours after I've started. The core temperature is 69 degrees or 140. This is after 6 hours, core temperature already 79 degrees Celsius and 80 now. It's time to wrap the meat into some aluminum foil. Guys, check this out. This looks just amazing. You get the steam out of the water here. And for the final rest, for the final 5 or 6 degrees Celsius, you just wrap it in aluminum foil and finish cooking. Close the lid one more time. And guys, here we are, 90 degrees. This is the core temperature that I was looking for with this piece of meat. It just looks amazing. Check it out. In the end, the crust was really great. Maybe the meat itself a little bit too well done, but a great smoking ring in the crust. So guys, as you can see, it is possible to do a long job in an open charcoal grill, but it's quite tricky. You always have to keep an eye on the temperature. I am pretty convinced that it is much more convenient with a pellet smoker or some other kind of smoker where you don't have to keep an eye on the temperature as much as here. Check out hinzes'news, guys, for lots of pizza, great tech and fun stuff. And as always, have fun doing a long smoke job.
So, Steve.